I cannot believe how many new lows this show is able to reach. I expected it to be bad when I started it, but it continually surpasses my expectations every week. It is so bad. Everyone that made this should be ashamed. We start with Jennifer getting invited to a wedding, and she literally looks into our eyes and tells us that this episode is a deliberate waste of time.
Yes, it's a self-contained wedding episode, and if you think this is happening at an inconvenient time in the season, you're right, because that's how weddings always are.
Daredevil was teased at the end of the last one, and now they see fit to punish us for getting excited to see anyone but Jennifer. She goes to the wedding, and the show tries to convince us that she looks good. The bride gets jealous and demands that she stay as normal Jennifer so she doesn't steal the spotlight. So in case this didn't seem boring enough, She-Hulk won't even be around most of the time, and they have Jennifer looking goofy, walking around in an oversized dress. Meanwhile, the B-team is handling a divorce for Mr. Immortal. Oh, neat. It's Mr. Immortal. Naturally, he resembles his comic book self in nearly no way at all. He came to them wanting to avoid an oversized divorce settlement, but he would rather kill himself than listen to them speak.
Ending a relationship
that is so messed up.
Like, so is
Any sort of
grieving the
personal
death of
growth,
a
right?
spouse.
No, I'm not
He's
sure
like,
who I should worry about.
The government
Because he does it every single time.
Was there an insurance claim after any of the ends are switching identity?
Honestly, same, dude. Reason being that he keeps faking his death to get out of his numerous marriages, since he's immortal and all that. How did he get these powers? Yeah. And these two are morally grandstanding him for his heinous actions. Because lawyers are famously virtuous people. Why doesn't he just find lawyers that don't talk shit to his face? Well, because we need to pad out this runtime. By the way, look at how atrocious these effects are. He jumped out of a skyscraper window and fell careening into a car. Obviously this happens off screen, and to demonstrate his immortal body reviving itself, he just stretches a little and they play crackling noises over it. This show can't even compete with the 22-year-old X-Men film, and skyscraper windows don't break like that. The bride asks Jennifer about her life, and Jennifer tries to brag as much as possible before getting cut off.
How are you? What have you been up to? What's going on?
Oh, actually, I'm the head of a new department at GLK&H, which is like one of the most prestigious law firms in the country, and I mean, as you saw, I now have superpowers. Which is nuts.
No, I didn't mean any. I don't want that.
The bride only cares about her dating life, though. But unfortunately, Jennifer has nothing to say. They then make a Twilight reference.
Lulu, Team Edward or Jacob?
Oh my, let it rest.
Fucking topical, guys. Those films only ended 10 years ago. Oh, hell. Titania's back again. Go to jail, or at least just go anywhere that isn't in this show. But apparently Titania is just obsessed with Jennifer now and needs to get her revenge by infiltrating a wedding, with her master plan being that she'll just punch Jennifer later. Why don't you just punch her now? She's right there. Jennifer takes an aggressively long shot to go and eat by herself when she gets approached by a seemingly nice guy who tries to flirt. However, the bride immediately cuts them off to make them do chores. Not kidding.
Do you think you could help me clean some stuff up around here, straighten up, take up some of these empties, tidy up? I could really use your help with something inside, please, real quick.
Yep.
Talking to people is just too easy. We can't have that. The B-team then forces this guy to confront his numerous partners, and I find myself rooting for him to successfully make it out the window again. Seriously, listen to the screeching that they force the audience to endure.
My son is not a mistake.
You use the word mistake. You don't use the word mistake and my son in the same sentence.
Everyone's jumping out the window before this is over. Not to mention, he got away with faking his own death dozens of times, despite calling himself Mr. Immortal.
Didn't you say your name was Craig Hollis?
It is, but I go by Mr. Immortal. It's pithier.
The bridesmaids make Jennifer iron the groomsmen's shirts because they got wrinkled while playing Mario Kart.
Oh my god, from a video game?
Yeah, video games are sports now. They're on ESPN and everything. Yeah.
And it's revealed that Jennifer gets to walk down the aisle with a little dog, but for some reason she acts like this is a bad thing. Jennifer decides to go on a drunken dance montage. And look at how cheap this is. I'm not making edits here. This is actually how the scene plays out. Student films could rally a better party than this. Later, the nice guy returns to listen to Jennifer complain.
I just wanted to come to one wedding and show that I was actually doing pretty good.
Then he tells her that normal Jennifer is way better than She-Hulk. For no reason. She does nothing to earn this praise. His compliments are completely vapid. They've barely even said full sentences to each other yet. The shot of her walking to the bench is almost as long as their actual conversation. But there you have it, folks. She took the Captain Marvel path. It's not your fault that the world is against you. They just want to hold you down. No need to grow and change when you're already perfect. Instead of whining about how no one wants to listen to your incessant bragging, maybe you could, I don't know, ask somebody else how their day is going. Nah, how dare they not give you all the attention. Unfortunately, Jennifer has to leave to go vomit in some grass. And again, this looks so cheap. They just make her hunch over and play a puke sound effect, despite there clearly being nothing there. Not that I'd want to see that, but you don't have to make it so obvious. Just use a better camera angle. Also, they're apparently having a wedding reception in the middle of the day. Have you ever been to a real wedding before? Do you have any life experience whatsoever? So she's dead, right? That was normal Jennifer getting sent 20 feet with a punch to the head. Nah, she's fine. She's got a thick skull. Why does Titania have super strength, by the way? Just because. It's never explained. They don't even really acknowledge it. It's just a thing that everyone accepts as reality. Titania convinces Jennifer to transform and... This is a real Marvel production. Yikes, just look at her. The two then have a fight, while Electric Boogie plays in the background. She-Hulk punches Titania into this poor waiter, but he's a man, so he probably deserved it. Then Titania slips, I guess. This is the best slipping shot that Marvel has to offer these days. How did you people actually put this out? The slip causes Titania to get a stupid face. Not the direct punch from She-Hulk. No, she was defeated by ice cubes. Titania then rage quits, and Jennifer just lets her push people around and steal the cake. What a great hero. Then Jennifer grovels at the bride for transforming and smashing up the wedding. But the bride is a drunken idiot, so no consequences are handed out.
She-Hulk is at my wedding. Yeah. I love you so much.
Kids, stay away from alcohol. Later, B-Team explore the dark web. I swear I'm not kidding. They find a blog that posts mean things about Jennifer while spooky music plays.
Oh. This is... what? What is this?
The new lawyer tells Bestie not to tell Jennifer about this because that would add unnecessary stress to Jennifer's life. Seems reasonable enough. However, Bestie is a dumb piece of shit, so she tells Jennifer anyway.
And it's all of these like memes and death threats, okay? But Mallory said not to tell you because, you know, she said it would just make you feel bad and we should protect your headspace and let you live your life, but I mean, you know.
We then see a glimpse at the presumed Dark Webbers, as a mystery figure constructs a new syringe to take She-Hulk's blood with. And it's totally that one bad date. He spent the whole time asking her about her weaknesses. Of course it's him.
Yeah, well what about super speed, night vision, impenetrable skin?
Yeah, my skin is impenetrable, at least with anything on Earth.
Even vibranium?
Thankfully, there's no post-credit scene again, and this is finally over. There was a lot of fluff here that I spared you all from, but trust me when I say that this one really dragged itself out. It was a cheap, annoying, preachy waste of time. The only purpose it served was to further confirm that our hero is irritating and unlikable. She is a Mary Sue that never needs to address any real flaws within herself. The only time the show presents her with any problems are when they're oriented to make her seem like a victim. She easily defeats her shallow butt wipe of a villain. This guy approaches and pursues her for literally doing nothing but stuffing her face.
Sorry, I know this is a little weird.
Oh, sorry.
The B story is 99% filler, with the only contribution to the main plot being that it introduces the B team to the dark web. My eyes are offended for having to watch this, and the showrunners have insulted me by wasting my time. This is a modern Disney Marvel production. Why does it look this embarrassingly cheap? I could honestly make a better episode in my spare time. I hate that they're going to drag Daredevil into this garbage, but at the same time, I'm annoyed that they keep teasing him when he never shows up. Oh, just get me out of here.
Well, no shit.